here right now. So first, I'm just going to show you where I'm at because it's absolutely beautiful here. Look at that skyline. Isn't that gorgeous? I've pulled some decks. I've got three, possibly four. First deck we're going to use is the Crystal Spirits Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed. Illustrations are by Jenna Della Guataglia. And this one's actually come up a couple times recently, and right away was wanting to be pulled. Next up, the Chinese Five Elements Oracle by Vicky Iskandar, illustrated by Candace Soon. And finally, the Fairies Oracle deck. This is by Eugene Fletcher and illustrated by Camellia Pham. The fourth deck we're going to use today, the Green Witches Oracle deck by Erin Murphy Hiscock and illustrated by Sarah Richard. All right, let's do this. I'm excited. The energy has been a lot lately. I know everybody's been feeling it. Let me get the decks ready. Now, don't mind the hair. It's windy here and we've had to put a sweater on. So that's part of the message that's been coming through is expect the unexpected right now. Be prepared as best you can, but expect the unexpected and go with it. Ever the witnesser, ever the witnesser, ever the witnesser. This means don't react. Don't react as much as you can. You know, no matter what, we're human. Well, let me rephrase that. No matter what, we're spiritual beings having a human experience, and humans do react. So make sure you're not allowing that to continue too long. Okay, let's get to the cards. First up, Crystal Spirits. Not surprisingly at all, because this number has been coming up quite a lot lately. Card number 3, Amber. Amber is about healing family patterns, releasing karma, preserving the wisdom gained by the lessons of the past, but not hanging on to it. And what did I just say about ever the witnesser? Families we come into as infants and the ones we grow up in offer us experiences that yield gifts, lessons about love, about resilience, about forgiveness, and about our own power to leave behind old ways and embrace the new. Our current families do this too. By exploring our relationships with family members, we can discover our own strength and wisdom. Amber Spirit is here with a message to reconnect with the wounded story you still recount, one that is a legacy of your family. Can you heal this story and instead tell one from the perspective of love? How beautiful is it to alchemically change the experience of family? This way, you may receive and give love within a family as defined by the heart and the magic of the conscious universe, who sends people your way to make sure you have the caring and affection you need and deserve. Friends can be new family. Reflect today on the love that you have created for yourself, how precious you are, a gem like no other. Reflect on the family surrounding you, the guides and manifestations of the conscious universe here to support you and send you love, love, and then more love. Look to those who choose to offer this gift. They are your human and animal family. Draw strength from knowing that love shows up always to bring you what was missing in your own family in the past. This balm is available for you to heal the family wound that has hurt for too long. The relationship message here is we have a choice to stay or go, to learn and grow, or to move on to a new partnership. If you want to have a different sort of relationship the next time around, Amber Spirit's message to you is clear. Explore your family relationships. The nuggets of wisdom you mine will help you avoid repeating the pain of the past in your partnerships today and the future. Find these hidden gifts of wisdom and strength so that you may enjoy the loving partnership you deserve. The prosperity message here is the lessons we learn about security and prosperity in our families of origin are brought into our lives as adults. Do you know what those lessons were for you? What messages about money and finances, about saving and investing, about spending and sharing were you given? Amber Spirit appears with an invitation to explore those lessons and messages in order to move forward consciously on the path of prosperity, unencumbered by old habits related to finances. And I know a lot of people are manifesting right now, so this is a big one, and how very apropos. These were perpetuated by you because, well, you never thought to question them. To enjoy prosperity, explore what your family taught you about abundance and make conscious choices about whether to keep, alter, or replace the lessons you learned. The conscious universe wants you to be prosperous and will support you in making changes and creating sustaining wealth. Amber's not a true crystal, but it's actually a fossilized tree sap. Just as the resin solidifies, so too are the patterns sometimes passed down with family. This is bang on to the energy right now, like 150%. The conversations I've been having with people lately, the readings, everything, this is bang on. Meditation with Amber Spirit is excellent to help explore these patterns and shed light on those that may no longer serve us. Beautiful. Bang on. All right. Let me spin you a little bit because it's just gorgeous where I'm sitting. And we've got the sunset happening. So let's enjoy it. Indeed. That's a tern, I believe they're called. Tern. They're gorgeous little birds. They're so cute. All right, let's get the next deck ready. The Chinese 5 Elements Oracle. All right, everyone, I just finished shuffling that deck and a card jumped out. The Fire Rabbit, card number 4, Welcome the Muse. And it was 10:01 on the counter when I stopped and restarted the next deck. And it was 3:00 when I started the first. All right, Fire Rabbit, card number 4, Welcome the Muse. The Fire Rabbit pillar reminds us that our light shines brightest when we can easily find the joy within. The key to cultivating that inner joy is following your muse. Yin fire inspires, while the rabbit, a yin wood sign associated with the artist, creates. Collaborate with the muse when she comes as a flash of inspiration and feel the heart expand as you transform ideas into form. And that's something we were talking about before, about dropping what no longer serves and following that bliss, following that joy. This is exactly what this is talking about. What are you manifesting? Following that joy is going to bring it in that much faster. Collaborate with the muse when she comes as a flash of inspiration and feel the heart expand as you transform ideas into form. The muse can be elusive, and at times you may have to make extra efforts to feel her presence. Be patient, take a walk in nature, and allow your mind to wander. Inspiration may strike when you admire the perfect symmetry, shade, intoxicating scent of a flower. Explore your interests and pay more attention to them. Pay more attention to what makes your heart sing. Tune into the heart to help you discover the sparks of joy. Fire Rabbit invites you to open your heart to your senses, to experience the beauty around you. And funny enough, when I was walking in here, yes, I saw a rabbit, of course. Like joy begets joy, beauty also begets more beauty. When we can see the beauty in everything, beauty becomes a joyful part of us as we work with the muse to create magic from the beauty around us. So the message from heaven here is, with yin fire in the heavenly frequency, make joy your first priority. Cultivating inner joy is hard work, but once you've found it, it will lead you to a cycle of positive changes. And the message from earth is, create space in your daily life to honor the muse, the essence of rabbit. Be patient. She likes to show up during meditative moments when the mind is idle and the heart is open. That's a beautiful message. Thank you, Chinese Fire Elements. All right, let's do the little book of fairies. And look what popped out. Dream On, which is on page number 45 in the book, if you're a number person, which, by the way, is a 9. And we're coming up to the 9-9 portal. It's another one that's coming up. All right, Dream On. Mab is a fairy of English folklore who was the queen of the fairies prior to Titania's reign. Some say she ruled especially over very tiny fairies, ones whose miniature stature has become archetypal in fairy depictions today. Like most fairy folk, Mab is a troublemaker, but in a playful way, never causing any real harm. She visits us while we're asleep, using her magic to influence our dreams, revealing to us our innermost desires. And I've got, as I'm saying this, a couple of curious creatures moving ever closer. When this card is drawn, pay attention to your dreams. Keep a dream journal for at least a week, jotting down your thoughts before bed. In the morning, write down any dreams you had the night before, even if they were just floating images. What do you think Mab is trying to tell you? Use your intuition or refer to resources for dream divination if you wish to explore your subconscious further. Sorry, as I'm saying that, he's stretching out his wings over there. Let's do one more. And we'll do this one from the Green Witch's Oracle. All right, I think we're gonna have to pull this card quick because I've got some creatures getting very close right now. And the card we've got is Moth. Mystery, Concealment, and Illusion. Hello. And I think I might add a little bit about Swan at the end of this video because obviously Swan has a message for us. And funny enough, Moth is on page 45 as well. Mystery, Concealment, and Illusion. The card meaning: while some species of moth are diurnal, that means they're out in daytime, we tend to associate moths with the night. Moths are beautiful night pollinators doing important work under the cover of darkness. Moths are often compelled to seek out the light, even though it might endanger them. Moths, like butterflies, often have markings to disguise them, tricking predators into assuming they are something other than what they truly are. This illusion serves as protection. The moth card tells you that perhaps something around you isn't what it seems. Look for the truth and follow the light, but don't let yourself be blinded. Ooh, and we've got some blasts going off to confirm. This one especially. And my thought process is actually, there may be something in your life that needs illumination in order for you to take control, but I actually think it might be about self, because we can conceal things about ourselves, even to ourselves. So what are you concealing right now? So the reflection for this card is, what in your life needs illumination to enable you to see past surface level illusion? That was awesome. All right, everyone. I've got some very close guests here, 6 feet from my feet. So I'm gonna let them have their space back. But thank you for joining. If you're new here, thanks for coming in. And if you've been here before, thanks for coming back. Hope that helped. And as always, if you've liked the content you've seen today, please like and subscribe and leave me a comment. Let me know what hit for you, what didn't hit for you, what are your practices.